So I'm just going to be going through some couple of questions,
Sure.
asking you some questions, and you just answer them to the best of your knowledge.
Sure, I'll do my best.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to leave this here to just record what we're saying.
Oh, okay.
Like the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
So I could take notes like later. And
Okay, so you're recording right now?
Yeah, it's
So I
very
shouldn't say
fun.
anything bad. Okay.
No. No, it's cool. So. So I'll just get you to just tell me a little bit about yourself too.
I went into media. I took the same course you did
Okay.
in advertising, communications, media, and Wade had set me up through a co-op. So they're very good at co-ops. So typically they'll probably line you up with someone locally or in Toronto, either an agency or somewhere that you fit in, right? And I did there. I was in Toronto for about 6 years. I specialized in radio. So I did radio planning and buying. So I was buying ads for national advertisers, planning their campaigns. And then from there I came in back to Hamilton, radio sales. So I worked for K-Light FM, TSN 1150 for 3 years. And then I was put in contact through one of my clients there, with my manager now here at Outfront. He told me they were doing a big digital billboard network across the Hamilton Mountain. I said, this sounds like a good opportunity. I've been there ever since. So I've been in the industry for about 10 years.
Oh wow.
10 years now. I've been in sales for about five or 6 years.
So, what position do you currently hold for Outfront right now?
Okay, I'm the Hamilton Regional Account Manager.
Okay.
So that is basically any business that wants to advertise on a billboard or transit shelters or a digital billboard in Hamilton, they would come to me. And I would basically coordinate that, make recommendations where they would want to be. And sometimes people have their eye on a certain product, and I'm like, no, that's not for you, you know. So go try this instead. So it's a lot of educating yourself, and I've only been doing out of home this is my 3rd year now. It's like I said, I've been doing radio I did radio for 9 years before this. And that was, I guess I've been in media for longer than 10 years now that I think about it.
So, like, is there a day-to-day like role or day-to-day pattern that you usually follow day-to-day?
I wish.
Oh.
It changes. I mean, it changes
yeah.
day to day. Yeah. So I could be, and that's why I like it. So it's not so mundane. You know, like
Exactly.
same thing over and over. I gotta punch the clock, sort of thing.
Boring.
So some days I'll be out in Burlington first thing in the morning, and then I'll be in Stony Creek, an hour later, and then some days I'll be at my desk all day, cranking out work, and some days I'll be on the phone or I'll be knocking on doors, walking into businesses that I've never met before, and just seeing if I can drum something up there. So it's a lot of grinding, a lot of getting out there, getting in front of people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's a regular day. There's never a regular day, and usually when I think I know what my day is going to be like, it doesn't turn out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. No.
I know those ones.
Yeah. That's what happens, man.
So just like you mentioned that you're in sales right now.
Yeah.
Does being an account manager that's towards sales, does it require a lot of creative stuff? Like.
Yeah. So that's great. That's a great question because you need to think on behalf of the client, right? So it's like you can go in and say, yeah, I got this advertising space to book. That's fantastic, but you need to know how to use it.
Yeah.
You need to know how to.
Exactly.
Like for example, like take a look at this billboard right here. The one out there, the Tim Hortons one.
Yeah, the real big home rule.
See how there's not a whole lot of text on there.
Yeah.
Clean image, clean design. Some people want to jam it and put a whole paragraph on there. Like
Yeah.
they try and put that many words on there, you're wasting your money. No one's gonna ever stop and read that. For example, I was meeting with a chocolate company today, and we were just throwing around ideas on what we could do on the digital boards, because you can change the message and the design at any time. You can run multiple messages. So I said, why don't you do, like, they're doing a campaign for Easter, and it's a chocolate bunny. And I said, how about every time it comes up, there's like another bite taken out of it. So every time it comes up, it looks like the thing's getting eaten, or go backwards, right? So we were just throwing around ideas like that. And he's like, I appreciate that you're thinking about, not just like, oh, we have the space, you should book it. Well, why should I book it? Right? So you gotta have kind of a creative edge, and a creative idea. Ideas sell more than just having ad space. You can get ad space anywhere, but it's also knowing your shit too. Right? So I've come from radio. I know the strengths and weaknesses of those. Now I'm in out of home. You know, newspaper's not really a big threat to me anymore. Digital's obviously very popular right now. So there's lots of reasons. It's all about why should they spend their money in out of home versus, say, flyers or direct mail or something like that, right? So